Ladies and gentlemen, say these words every morning for 7 days, and your life will not look the same. This is not a suggestion, and it is not a game. It is a spiritual law. The words you speak are not harmless. They are commands sent out into the universe, shaping your future and rearranging the very atmosphere around you. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "Your word is your wand, and with every word, you are either building a life of peace and provision or a life of fear and limitation." Most people live without realizing they are spelling their reality with every sentence that leaves their mouth. But you are about to take control. For the next 7 days, your mornings will become sacred ground. Before the world speaks into your day, before fear and doubt have a chance to whisper in your ear, you will speak first. You will speak life, power, and truth. You will call forth every blessing that belongs to you by divine right, and you will see doors begin to open where there were none. This is not about wishing or hoping. This is about commanding your day to align with heaven's plan for you. Think about this. Every single thing you see today started with a word. The universe was spoken into existence. Scripture says, "Let there be light," and there was light. If the words of God carry creative power, and you were made in His image, then your words carry creative power too. Every declaration you make sends instructions to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious begins arranging your life to match what you have spoken. That is why so many live in struggle. They wake up every day and unknowingly curse their life with words like, "I'm so tired. I can't afford that. Nothing ever works out for me." The universe agrees and delivers exactly what they command. But you will be different. For 7 days, you will not start your mornings with complaints, fear, or doubt. You will start them with power. You will wake up and open your mouth with words that release faith, wealth, peace, and favor. This daily decree will not just change your mindset, it will change your atmosphere. People will notice something different about you. Doors will open. Opportunities will appear. And most importantly, your spirit will come alive with confidence that God's promises are true. Beloved, this is your invitation to change your life in just 1 week. If you speak these words with conviction every morning for 7 days, you will see shifts that others may call coincidence, but you will know it is divine alignment. You are not powerless. You are a creator, and your words are your greatest tool. Prepare to step into a new dimension of faith and favor, because for the next 7 days, your mornings will become your miracle time. Your words are not empty. They are not just sounds in the air. They are spiritual forces, alive and active, shaping your reality every moment of every day. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "Your word is your wand." And she meant it literally. Each word you speak is a command, a decree, a seed that will grow into your future. This is why Scripture says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Words do not simply describe your life, they create it. Think about it. Everything you see right now, from the chair you're sitting on to the phone or computer you're holding, started with a thought, then was spoken out loud. The universe itself was spoken into existence. God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. You are made in His image, which means your words carry creative power too. You are constantly sending out instructions through the things you say. If you say, "I am always broke," you are commanding lack to follow you. If you say, "I never get opportunities," you are shutting doors before they even open. Life is not random. It is listening to your voice. Florence taught that your subconscious mind is always at work, taking orders from your words. The subconscious does not argue or analyze. It simply accepts what it hears most often and begins creating conditions to match. This means that when you speak words of fear or defeat, your subconscious begins working to prove you right. But when you choose to speak words of faith, confidence, and truth, your subconscious also works to make those things real. This is why changing your language is so powerful. When you change your words, you are reprogramming your mind and, in turn, rewriting your life. Most people have no idea that they are sabotaging themselves with their own words. They say things like, "Nothing ever goes my way," or "I can't afford this," without realizing that they are planting seeds of lack and struggle. Those words may seem harmless, but they are programming the subconscious to create more of what you fear. Florence said that every word is a prophecy, and your words will return to you multiplied. If you do not like the harvest you are reaping, you must change the seeds you are planting. This is why the 7-day challenge is so powerful. When you wake up and speak truth and life over yourself before the world speaks into your day, you are setting the tone for everything that follows. You are commanding your day to align with heaven's plan. You are taking control of your future with the creative power of your voice. The morning is especially important because your subconscious mind is most receptive when you first wake up. Those first words you speak go straight into your subconscious and begin shaping your reality for the day. Florence often told stories of people who transformed their lives simply by speaking different words. One woman came to her completely discouraged, drowning in debt and hopelessness. Florence gave her a simple affirmation: "I have a magical work in a magical way. I give magical service for magical pay." The woman repeated it every morning, even when her life looked the opposite of those words. Within weeks, unexpected opportunities appeared, her debts were cleared, and her whole life shifted. It was not luck, it was spiritual law. Your words are not just sounds, they are energy. They carry vibration and intention. When you speak words of faith, you align yourself with divine energy, and that energy draws blessings to you. When you speak words of fear, you align with lack, and that energy pushes blessings away. This is why Florence insisted that her students speak words of truth, even when they felt weak. She said, "Never use your words to describe your situation. Use your words to change it." Beloved, this is why I am inviting you to speak these words every morning for 7 days. It is not a ritual, it is a reprogramming of your spirit. Your words will train your mind to expect good, and your mind will begin attracting good. If you have been living in struggle, start speaking abundance. If you have been living in fear, start declaring courage. If you have been feeling stuck, start commanding movement. Your words are seeds, and the world is your garden. Plant wisely. Say this out loud now. My words are powerful. I speak life, and I see life. I declare abundance, and I walk in abundance. I bless my day, and I bless my future. Speak it with confidence. Let it sink deep into your subconscious. If you will take control of your words, you will take control of your life. And in just 7 days, you will see proof that your mouth is your greatest weapon for success. There is a divine reason why this challenge is for 7 days. The number 7 is not random, it is sacred. From the beginning of time, 7 has represented completion, perfection, and divine order. Scripture says that God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days and rested on the 7th, marking the work as complete. When you commit to speaking life over yourself for 7 days, you are symbolically stepping into divine order. You are telling the universe, I am ready for a complete shift in my thinking, my energy, and my life. Florence Scovel Shinn believed that repetition is the key to reprogramming the mind. She said that the subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It will grow whatever you plant, but it needs consistency. A single thought or affirmation spoken once is a seed, but when you speak it daily, especially for 7 days straight, you water it. You feed it with your faith, and that seed begins to sprout. Within a week, you will feel the change. Your atmosphere will shift. Your energy will rise. You will see evidence that your words are taking root. Most people underestimate how much power they have in their words because they speak carelessly. They say, I am so unlucky, or money never stays with me, and those words go straight into their subconscious, which faithfully creates that reality. The subconscious does not question your words. It does not know the difference between truth and lies, reality and imagination. It only knows what you say with conviction and repeat consistently. This is why the 7-day challenge is life-changing. By repeating words of faith, truth, and abundance daily, you are rewriting the instructions in your subconscious, and your life will begin to follow those new orders. Psychologists agree that it takes consistent practice to form a new habit. Spiritually, 7 is a number of completion, so this 7-day period is more than habit building. It is a spiritual reset. Think of it as a holy appointment with yourself and with God. Each morning, as you speak your declarations, you are not just reciting words. You are commanding your day, aligning with divine law, and breaking the cycle of fear and negativity that may have been running your life for years. Florence often reminded her students that faith grows through practice. She told stories of people who had no evidence of change at first, but chose to keep declaring truth daily. Suddenly, doors opened. Unexpected money came. Relationships healed. She taught that words are like boomerangs. They always return to you multiplied. The 7-day challenge allows you to throw out words of life and watch them come back with blessings. Another reason 7 days is so powerful is because of spiritual momentum. On the first day, you may feel resistance. Negative thoughts may rise up, and old patterns may try to pull you back. By the 3rd day, you will notice a shift in your energy. By the 5th day, you will feel stronger, more peaceful, and more confident. And by the 7th day, you will have built spiritual momentum so strong that your mind will naturally begin to expect good things. This is not wishful thinking, it is law. The longer you feed your mind truth, the harder it becomes for lies to survive. 7 days also symbolizes victory over cycles of limitation. Many people have been repeating negative words for years, which has created a cycle of lack and struggle. But when you dedicate a full week to speaking life, you are breaking that cycle. Florence said, "There is no power in the universe to hurt man, but man's own negative thought. That means there is also no power that can stop a person whose thoughts and words are aligned with truth." In just 1 week, you can begin to feel free from the mental chains that have held you back. Beloved, understand this. The power of this challenge is not in the number itself, but in your commitment to it. 7 days is long enough to begin transforming your subconscious, to shift your energy, and to open the door to miracles. You may not see everything you desire in a week, but you will see proof that something is changing. A phone call will come. A bill will be unexpectedly paid. Peace will enter your heart. These are signs that your words are working, that your faith is planting seeds of abundance that will continue to grow. Say this with conviction. I commit to speaking life for 7 days. I commit to declaring truth and breaking every negative pattern. My words are powerful, and this week they will create miracles. Speak it, believe it, and watch as each day adds power to your declarations. By the end of this challenge, you will not only see change, you will feel it in your spirit. And once you feel it, no one will be able to convince you that your words are not powerful. There is something powerful about the morning. The moment you open your eyes, before the noise of the world begins, before you check your phone or step into the rush of the day, your spirit is open, your mind is still, and your subconscious is listening. This is why the first words you speak are the most important words of your day. Florence Scovel Shinn understood this spiritual law. She often said that you must speak truth before fear has a chance to speak. In the morning, you are programming your entire day, either with faith or with fear. Your mind in the early hours is like a soft piece of clay. It is ready to be shaped. What you say first thing in the morning leaves a deep impression on your subconscious. If you wake up and immediately complain or worry, you are giving fear and negativity a head start. That energy will follow you throughout your day. But when you begin your morning with powerful declarations, you are training your mind to expect blessings, and your subconscious begins working to make it happen. Florence taught that the subconscious mind does not reason, it simply acts on the words and images you feed it. This is why speaking truth in the morning is so powerful. You are setting the tone for your entire day and commanding your mind to align with divine truth. When you declare, "This is a day of miracles," your subconscious takes it as an order and begins preparing your day to reflect that statement. Morning declarations are also powerful because they break the cycle of fear-based thinking that many people wake up with. How often do you wake up and immediately feel overwhelmed, thinking about bills, work, or problems? This mental habit creates a heavy energy that lingers all day. Florence often said that man must change his words to change his world. If you want to feel lighter, more confident, and more at peace, You must start your day by speaking differently. Here is the truth: the spiritual world responds to words spoken with faith, especially when spoken at the start of the day. The Bible says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." When you begin your morning by seeking truth, speaking life, and blessing your day, you are placing God's power above everything else. You are declaring that no matter what happens today, you will walk in peace, provision, and favor. Morning declarations are also a way to take back your authority. Life will try to dictate your mood through news, emails, and unexpected challenges. But when you set your atmosphere first, nothing can shake you. Florence compared the spoken word to a boomerang. Whatever you throw out will come back multiplied. By blessing your day in the morning, you are throwing out peace, success, and abundance, and those blessings will return to you throughout the day. To make your morning practice effective, choose a few powerful statements and speak them slowly, with conviction. For example, I bless this day. I bless my life. I bless my finances and my future. I expect good, and good is all I will see. This is a day of miracles. Doors open for me. Opportunities find me. I walk in divine order and protection. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. I am guided, provided for, and at peace. These words may feel simple, but they carry spiritual weight. Florence taught that words spoken with faith are like seeds planted in rich soil. They will grow, and you will see their fruit. The key is consistency. When you speak these words every morning for 7 days, you are creating a new spiritual habit, training your subconscious to expect blessings instead of problems. Another reason mornings are powerful is because they represent a fresh start. Every sunrise is proof that you have another chance to create the life God intended for you. No matter what happened yesterday, you can reset today with your words. Florence believed that nothing is too hard for God to change, and that your faith-filled words could open doors no man could shut. Speaking life in the morning is like opening a window and letting light into a dark room. Beloved, do not underestimate the power of what you say in the first moments of your day. Take these 7 days seriously. Rise, speak, and claim your blessings before fear has a chance to take hold. As you bless your day, you will notice a shift. Problems that once felt overwhelming will seem small. People will respond to you differently. Opportunities will appear where you least expect them. This is not luck. This is spiritual law. Say this out loud now. This is a day of miracles. I bless my path. I bless my future. I am ready for every good thing God has prepared for me. Let that be the first thing your spirit hears every morning, and watch your entire week transform. Now that you understand the power of your words and why these 7 days matter, it is time to speak your decree. Say these words out loud every morning. Do not rush. Let each phrase settle deep into your heart. Repeat after me, and repeat each line as many times as needed until you feel the truth of it. Pause, breathe, and begin. This is a day of miracles. Repeat. This is a day of miracles. Say it again. This is a day of miracles. Let it sink in. This day is not ordinary. This day is charged with divine power. I bless this day. Say it again. I bless this day. One more time. I bless this day. Feel the atmosphere shift as you speak blessing over your morning. I bless my life. Say it again. I bless my life. Repeat. I bless my life. You are declaring that your life is good, holy, and full of purpose. I bless my home, my work, and my future. Repeat. I bless my home, my work, and my future. Say it again. I bless my home, my work, and my future. Let these words travel through every area of your life, sealing them with peace. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. Say it again. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. Repeat once more. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. Feel the confidence rise in your spirit as you speak it. I am guided. Say it again. I am guided. Repeat. I am guided. You are never lost. You are never without direction. I am protected. Say it again. I am protected. Repeat once more. I am protected. Visualize a shield of light around you as you speak these words. I am richly provided for. Say it again. I am richly provided for. Repeat. I am richly provided for. You are declaring that your needs are already met. This is a day of open doors. Repeat, this is a day of open doors. Say it again, this is a day of open doors. Imagine opportunities appearing effortlessly in your path. I expect good today. Say it again, I expect good today. Repeat, I expect good today. Expectation is faith in action. Let this line become your standard. I am a magnet for blessings. Repeat, I am a magnet for blessings. Say it again, I am a magnet for blessings. Feel the pull of abundance, peace, and favor toward you. Every step I take is ordered by God. Say it again, every step I take is ordered by God. Repeat, every step I take is ordered by God. You are not walking blindly. Heaven is guiding you. All fear is gone. All doubt is gone. All lack is gone. Say it again, all fear is gone. All doubt is gone. All lack is gone. Repeat, all fear is gone. All doubt is gone. All lack is gone. Declare this until you feel freedom rising inside of you. I am safe. I am strong. I am supplied. Repeat, I am safe. I am strong. I am supplied. Say it once more. I am safe. I am strong. I am supplied. I now call in my good. Say it again. I now call in my good. Repeat, I now call in my good. You are summoning blessings that have been waiting for you. Everything I touch today prospers. Say it again. Everything I touch today prospers. Repeat, everything I touch today prospers. Let this line become your expectation for every task and decision. Divine order is established in my life now. Repeat, divine order is established in my life now. Say it again. Divine order is established in my life now. Order replaces chaos when these words are spoken with faith. I walk in peace. Say it again. I walk in peace. Repeat, I walk in peace. Peace is your armor. Declare it daily. I walk in favor. Say it again. I walk in favor. Repeat, I walk in favor. Picture doors swinging wide open for you today. I walk in abundance. Say it again. I walk in abundance. Repeat, I walk in abundance. Abundance is not far away. It is your reality now. End with this bold declaration 3 times. I bless this day. I bless my life. I bless my future. It is done. It is done. Beloved, say this every morning for 7 days. Do not just speak the words, feel them. Imagine them filling your home, your mind, and your heart. Florence Scovel Shinn believed that words spoken with conviction return to you multiplied. And when you speak this decree daily, you are programming your subconscious for peace, provision, and success. Every morning is a fresh chance to rewrite your story. Repeat these words. Believe these words. Watch what happens. This 7-day challenge is not just about saying words. It is about creating a spiritual routine that reprograms your mind and opens the door for miracles. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that repetition is the key to planting truth in the subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not reason or question. It simply accepts what it hears repeatedly, especially when spoken with feeling. That is why these 7 days will be powerful if you approach them with intention and faith. Here is how to use this decree for maximum transformation. First, choose a set time every morning. Consistency is essential. If you can speak these declarations within the first 15 minutes after waking up, your mind is most open in the morning, and your subconscious is still in a relaxed, receptive state. This is the perfect time to plant seeds of truth before fear or doubt has a chance to speak. Treat this time as sacred. Do not rush. Do not multitask. Stand or sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and speak slowly with conviction. Second, speak the decree out loud. Words have energy, and when you speak them with your voice, they carry more power than silent thoughts. Florence often reminded her students that the spoken word sets spiritual law in motion. When you say these affirmations, imagine them traveling through your home, filling your space with light, and going out into the universe as commands that must be fulfilled. Third, repeat each line at least 3 times. Repetition is not just for memory, it is for conviction. The first time you say something, it may feel like a statement. The second time, it begins to sink in. The third time, your spirit starts to believe it. As the week goes on, these words will feel less like something you are trying to believe and more like something you already know is true. Fourth, visualize as you speak. Florence taught that feeling and imagination give words their creative power. As you declare, "I walk in abundance," see yourself walking through your day with confidence. As you say, "All that is mine by divine right flows to me now," imagine opportunities and blessings coming to you with ease. Visualization activates your subconscious mind even more powerfully, and when combined with your words, it becomes a spiritual magnet. Fifth, write 1 or 2 affirmations on a card or in your phone. Carry it with you throughout the day. Whenever doubt tries to creep in, pull it out and repeat it. This will remind your mind to stay aligned with truth, even when circumstances try to challenge your faith. Sixth, protect your words throughout the day. The purpose of this challenge is not just to speak life in the morning, but to guard your speech all day long. Florence said, "Never use your words to describe your situation. Use your words to change it." Avoid negative statements like, "This always happens to me," or "I can't afford that." If you catch yourself speaking fear or lack, immediately cancel it. Say, "That is not true. The truth is, I am divinely guided and supplied." You are retraining your mind, and that takes vigilance. Seventh, keep a daily record of changes. Each evening, write down any blessings, big or small, that came your way. It could be a phone call, a kind word, a small financial breakthrough, or even just a sense of peace. Acknowledging these signs of progress builds your faith and shows your subconscious that your words are working. This also shifts your focus to gratitude, which Florence called the great multiplier of blessings. Finally, commit to completing the full 7 days without interruption. Many people quit too soon, just before their breakthrough. Florence often said that faith is persistence, and persistence is faith. Even if you feel nothing at first, even if your circumstances look unchanged, keep speaking. The spiritual world is responding to every word, and your subconscious is being rewritten. 7 days of unwavering faith can set you on a new path entirely. Beloved, do not underestimate the power of this simple practice. In just 1 week, you will feel lighter, more confident, and more hopeful. You may notice unexpected opportunities, divine ideas, or financial blessings. You will also feel a shift in your spirit, a quiet knowing that your words are working. That is the proof of spiritual law in action. Say this with me now: I commit to 7 days of truth. I commit to speaking life. I commit to guarding my words. My life is changing, and nothing can stop it. When you commit, heaven commits with you. This week is not just about changing your words, it is about changing your future. And once you complete these 7 days, you will never go back to speaking carelessly. You will have tasted the power of your voice, and you will know that your words create your world. Faith always produces results, and one of the most powerful ways to strengthen your faith is to hear stories of others who dared to believe. Florence Scovel Shinn was known for sharing testimonies of ordinary people who experienced extraordinary breakthroughs simply by changing their words and aligning their thoughts with divine truth. These stories are not just inspiration, they are proof that this 7-day challenge will work for you if you commit to it fully. Florence once told of a woman who came to her overwhelmed with debt. She was anxious, afraid, and completely without hope. Florence listened carefully and then gave her a simple affirmation: "God is my supply, and large sums of money come to me quickly, under grace, in perfect ways." She instructed the woman to speak this every morning and evening, especially the moment fear rose in her heart. At first, the woman felt foolish repeating it, but Florence encouraged her, saying, "Faith often begins as a seed, and seeds grow in silence before you see any sign of life." The woman obeyed. Within 2 weeks, unexpected checks began arriving. A long-forgotten debt was repaid, and her bills were cleared. Her fear was replaced by peace, and her faith grew so strong that she began teaching others what she had learned. Another story Florence loved to share was about a man who had been unemployed for months. He came to her discouraged, saying, "There's nothing out there for me. I've tried everything." Florence reminded him, "You are creating your circumstances with your words. Change your declaration, and you will change your results." She gave him an affirmation: "I have a perfect work in a perfect way. I give perfect service for perfect pay." She told him to speak it boldly every morning, as if it were already true. At first, nothing seemed to happen. But on the 5th day, he received a call for an interview he hadn't even applied for. By the end of the week, he had a job that was better than anything he had imagined. He later said, "It felt like my words called the job to me." These testimonies are not rare. Florence's students often reported miraculous results in just days. One woman wanted to sell her house, but couldn't find a buyer. Florence told her to bless the house daily, saying, "This house is a perfect expression of divine love and attracts its right buyer." The woman spoke this every morning. In less than a week, the perfect buyer appeared, offering the exact price she wanted. These stories demonstrate a truth that Florence taught tirelessly: words spoken with faith set spiritual law in motion, and spiritual law never fails. The reason most people do not see results is not because the law is broken, but because they are inconsistent. They pray one day and doubt the next. They speak faith in the morning and fear in the evening. But when you speak truth consistently, as you are about to do for these 7 days, you will see evidence. Your results may not look exactly like someone else's, but you will see proof that your words are working. You may feel peace where there was anxiety. You may receive guidance for a problem that seemed impossible. You may notice small blessings first, like a kind gesture or a surprising opportunity, and those are signs that the atmosphere around you is changing. When you recognize these blessings, speak gratitude immediately. Gratitude multiplies what you already have and accelerates what is coming. Florence often said, "Never forget that every day is a bank account and time is a currency. Make deposits of faith, not fear." These 7 days are your opportunity to make daily deposits of faith into your future. Every time you speak these declarations, you are sowing seeds that will bear fruit in divine timing. Even if you don't see dramatic change right away, do not stop. The seeds are already planted, and the harvest is guaranteed. You are no different from the people in these stories. They were ordinary men and women with ordinary problems, but they discovered a truth most of the world ignores: words are spiritual power. Florence did not give them complicated rituals or impossible steps. She gave them simple words of truth, repeated daily, and their lives transformed. This is the same truth available to you now. Beloved, this challenge is not just about saying words for 7 days. It is about proving to yourself that God's promises are real. You will look back at this week as a turning point, a moment when you decided to align your mouth and mind with divine truth. So keep speaking, keep declaring, keep believing. Like Florence's students, you will have your own story to share, a testimony of how faith-filled words created a miracle. Say this now: "I believe my words are powerful. I believe these 7 days will change my life. I expect, and miracles are happening now." Now it is time to seal everything you've learned and spoken this week with a decree that will echo in your spirit long after this video ends. Florence Scovel Shinn believed that your word is your wand, and when spoken with faith, it sets spiritual law into motion. This final decree is designed to root these truths deep into your subconscious mind, so you begin to live them naturally. These words are not mere sentences, they are spiritual keys unlocking the life you were meant to live. Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart. Speak these words boldly, slowly, and with authority. I am a child of the infinite. I was created in abundance, and I walk in abundance now. My mind is renewed, my heart is at peace, and my path is clear. I am guided every step of the way. I am protected, provided for, and deeply loved. I release all fear, I release all doubt, and I release every block that has kept me from my blessings. I forgive myself and I forgive every person who has ever hurt me. I am free, and because I am free, I am ready to receive. I say it again. I am a child of the infinite. I was created in abundance, and I walk in abundance now. My mind is renewed, my heart is at peace, and my path is clear. I am guided every step of the way. I am protected, provided for, and deeply loved. I release all fear, I release all doubt, and I release every block that has kept me from my blessings. I forgive myself and I forgive every person who has ever hurt me, and because I am free, I am ready to receive. And now speak this with conviction. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. Doors swing open, opportunities appear, and blessings rush toward me in perfect timing and under grace. I am a magnet for peace, a magnet for joy, and a magnet for wealth. I am overflowing with wisdom and guided in every decision I make. This day is filled with miracles. This week is filled with breakthroughs, and my life is filled with good. I no longer chase what belongs to me. What is mine finds me easily, effortlessly, and quickly. A pause, and say it again slowly. All that is mine by divine right flows to me now. Doors swing open, opportunities appear, and blessings rush toward me in perfect timing and under grace. I am a magnet for peace, a magnet for joy, and a magnet for wealth. I am overflowing with wisdom and guided in every decision I make. This day is filled with miracles. This week is filled with breakthroughs, and my life is filled with good. I no longer chase what belongs to me. What is mine finds me easily, effortlessly, and quickly. Now let us seal this truth with a final decree. I speak abundance, I see abundance, and I live in abundance. My words are spiritual power, and I use them wisely. I bless this day, I bless my life, I bless my future, and I bless everyone connected to me. The law of divine supply is working for me now, and it will never fail. I expect miracles every day, and I see miracles every day. I am rich in peace, rich in faith, rich in opportunities, and rich in wealth. It is done. It is done. It is done. Repeat this 3 times. It is done. It is done. It is done. Now take a deep breath and feel the power of your own voice. Florence taught that every word you speak goes out into the spiritual world and comes back multiplied. By speaking this decree every morning for 7 days, you are creating a new atmosphere around your life. A field of faith that draws blessings to you. You are retraining your subconscious to believe in your success, your safety, and your supply. Beloved, this is your time. You are not powerless. You are not waiting for permission to prosper. You already have it. God's plan for you has always been abundance, peace, and purpose. By completing these 7 days, you are proving your faith. You are stepping into a life where your words are your tools, and your mouth becomes a fountain of blessing. I invite you to take this seriously. Replay this video every morning for the next 7 days. Speak every line with conviction. Write down your favorite declarations and keep them close to your heart. At the end of this week, come back and share your testimony, because miracles are guaranteed when faith meets action. You are stepping into a new season. The words you speak today will shape your tomorrow. Say this one last time with all your heart. I bless this day. I bless my life. I bless my future. All is perfect. All is mine now. And so it is.